Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house with the one and the only. He is the only DBL Nicks in the house. What's up? And DBL Moms. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? All right, so we've had some activity pre-market. We had a bagger already, 100% bagger CYN, and it went up 129%.
129%.
And it was on some news. The news that it was on was that it joins John Deere supply base float. Pretty high, 66 million, but the price is under a quarter. It's under a quarter, and now it seems like it's in a bearish type of a pattern, but it is above VWAP, so we will be keeping an eyeball on it. Let's take a look at some other tickers that are making some noise. How about HWH? But before we get into this, let me just say that this is not financial or stock advice. We are not financial or stock professionals.
This is just a show.
It's just a show. Da 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 da. Hey, that's what's up, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies. All right, so we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded, and remember to share.
Remember what my man just said. He just said that, just that. And also, you can follow us on Twitter at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick
At
Money.
Coach at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
Blah, blah,
Blah.
on Twitter, aka x.com, and on Twitch, it's at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick. So go ahead and follow, because we call a lot of bangers a lot of time.
A lot of bangers, a lot of time.
All right, we're going to keep an eye on the chat, see what's going on. DBL Nicks is going to be looking at the chat. So HWH had a nice little 80% run pre-market. It is also pulling back. So we're going to go and check out SMFL. A lot of chat going on. That one right there? Is that what you want me to click? I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it. All right, here we go. It's all set, right?
Yep.
Everything's all set. Okay, so SMFL, a lot of chatter on social media, and SMFL is currently up 47%. No news, but it is a micro float. Reverse split, if I do remember correctly. I could be wrong on that, but I do believe that that is the situation. We will be keeping an eye on it. Let's put a little bit of an alert over here, right there. We'll do a little alert. Little alert never hurt nobody. Okay, and let's go ahead and have some of that espresso.
You already know.
The way to do it is to have some espresso in the morning before you get started. We're going to go to PALI. PALI is making some noise. Let's go take a look at it. Pally, up. It did a little bit of a pump and a dump. So we'll come back to you. Also, IBRX, heavy floated stock, had news. The news was that FDA approved some stuff for invasive bladder cancer, but the stock has a pretty big float of 150 million shares, and it's currently trading at $6.05, and it's currently up 22%. Heavy float, so I'm not loving it, but we'll keep an eyeball on it. Just one eyeball. Just one eyeball. Okay, what else we got? We got we already went through that one. NIVF was yesterday's runner, and it had shown up on the scanners earlier in the day, but didn't do much. Let's see how it's doing. Consolidation, slightly over VWAP. Low volume. Not that schmexy. PEGY also popped up on the scanner. It was channeling. Let's get that graffiti pencil out. We were going to get the graffiti pencil out and do a little bit of a design right over here. and then over here, and it was channeling in this area. Range was approximately 6 cents to about just a little over 7 cents, and now it is above 7 cents. The next resistance area would be around 7.0733. We have that drawn. We got another resistance area right here. Let's give it a line, change the graffiti pencil, change the graffiti pencil. Okay, we got that. And then, of course, the high of the day. And let's see if there's anything else we want to set up. How about this one? How about this one right here? We want to set this one up as a key level right there. And we want to set that one up right there as a key level as well. Boom and boom. Okay, so we got our key levels set up over here. Let's go ahead and change the time frame on this particular stock. Put it to a 5-minute, and you can see a little bit more clearly what's happening. Let's go to a longer time frame. Let's go 4 hours, 180 days, and you can see the activity that's going on over here. Let's give some more levels on this. Boom, boom, and then, of course, boom. All right, and we're going to go back to the 1 minute, take a quick peek on it, and let it cook. Let it cook. Let's see what happens. We're going to let it cook. We're going to let it cook. All right, SGD also on the scanners. SGD. And a lot of top tails. Let's see if there's any news on it. Safe and Green Development Corp launches Zine Home AI platform. Now, SGD has run in the past. The float is merely 3.85 million shares. We're going to keep an eye on it. It does have news. It's a little on the volatile side, but it seems to be moving. It seems to be cooking, and it is currently up 32%. 32% on the following news. Safe and Green Development Corp launches Zine Home AI platform. Yes, indeed. And we also did a video on it. DBL Moms tells me we did a video on SGD. When did we do the video on SGD? How long ago? SGD was a video we did on a day before yesterday. DBL Moms pulling it to the clutch move, I like to say. The little clutcheroonie. It is moving towards $1. $1. It's up now 38%. Psychological resistance of $1. But it's not there yet. Let's go and draw another line. Let's go and set up some other key levels. Let's take a look at this because it is certainly moving, and it has had history of parabolic moves. We don't have a tremendous amount of volume just yet, but let's take a look at the type of activity, and you can see a lot of major pumps throughout the existence of this particular stock. It actually went up as high as $10.46 back in September 19th, 2023, and we go ahead and put a little bit of a graffiti line right there. Boom. How about we go over here and go boom doubles? We're going boom over there. How about right there at 741? Boom.
Ooh.
How about that one? Boom. How about kaboom?
Boom.
And bada boom.
Firepower.
Boom, boom.
Firepower.
What he just said. Okay, and let's go ahead and move in a little bit closer, see what's going on, and it is moving closer to the psychological resistance area of $1. You know what? I think I want to put a little alert at the $1 mark because I think people are going to be focusing on the dollar mark. Dollar. And if we haven't already said, we do have our Discord going on. We had multiple bangers yesterday. I think we had over 6 stocks, maybe 7 stocks that went up over 100% that we called for the Discord. And you can join it and check it out for a mere 99 cents for 7 days. And then after that, it's $39.99. And here's where you can find the link. Doubles, let them know.
You could find the link in the description down below as well as in the pinned comment section.
Whoa, the alarm came off.
Whoa.
Where are you finding the link?
The description down below as well as the pinned comment section.
Yeah, what he just said.
Yeah.
Okay, so SGD is doing a little bit of a round trip. So We'll just say ciao for now to that one. Let's go take a look at HWH, which was moving earlier. HWH seems to be trying to do a little bit of a curl. I could see it possibly doing maybe a double bottom here, but it is also barcoding, so it doesn't have a tremendous amount of volume out of what I can tell at this juncture, and that is, in fact, quite upsetting, I would have to say. We want volume. We need volume. Ladies and gentlemen, volume. Pump it up. Pump it up. Let's go and take a look at another ticker. Let's go back to Pally. Pally. How's Pally doing?
Let's see.
It round tripped. It's consolidating. Not schmexy. SMFL. Let's go take a look at SMFL. And again, we have our created our alert at $6.73, and it is moving upward and downward, generally in an upward movement, but not really of any particular interest right now. Let's try EFSH, see if that's doing anything. EFSH. Ooh, that's kind of dirty. That's kind of dirty. How about AGBA? AGBA. Let's take a look at that. That sucker has been trending up. 4 days now. 4 days now it has been trending up, and it is currently consolidating just under VWAP. We will be keeping an eye on AGBA. It has news that it is going to be acquiring Trilla, which apparently is a social media platform similar to TikTok. And of course, there's all the hype about TikTok because Congress is looking to ban TikTok unless they do whatever they do, and all this other good stuff, and yeah, that type of stuff. How about GPAC? GPAC, I think GPAC is a gaming company, if I remember correctly. Low volume, is in fact curling, but not very schmexy. Let's go back to CYN. CYN was very schmexy earlier on. Very early on. It's trying to break through VWAP. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in and take a look at it a little closely. Volume is very low. We could see that the RSI is moving towards the bottom area of the RSI meter, indicating that it is getting closer to oversold. So possibly we might see a turnaround on this. It does have news pertaining to becoming involved with John Deere. Oh dear, John Deere. So we are going to keep an eye on this one.
That's the one with the tractors.
That's the tractor and the lawn mowers and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
And the nice comfy hoodies too.
They got comfy hoodies? That I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I did not know that. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. It is curling. It is under VWAP. Let's take a look at it on the 5 minute. See what the 5 minute looks like. Let's zoom out. All right. I mean, it's doing what it's doing. We will come back to you later. Okay. TLSA was also showing up on the scanner. TLSA, no, not Tesla. It's Tiziana Life Science Ltd. .com. Consolidation, not a heck of a lot of volume. It spiked as a FDA clears additional patients for expanded access program, and it has a pretty hefty float of 62 million. So not particularly schmexy, So we will keep on looking and try to see if we could find something that's going to be cooking. I rhymed. How did I do? Did I rhyme? I rhymed. Yeah. I certainly rhymed. Okay, so what else we got? We got OPRT also on the scans. OPRT. And it is consolidating low volume. Not interesting. You need to get my attention. You are not schmexy. Not schmexy. Pally. Not schmexy, although you are trying to do a little bit of a curlage going towards VWAP. And you do have some news as of 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Palisade Bio enters into strategic collaboration with Strand Life Sciences to advance precision medicine approach. And it has a float that is under 1 million. The float is 780,000 shares. It is a micro float, ladies and gentlemen. We have a micro float in the house. I want to see it get over VWAP. I want to see it over 668. If you can do that for me, we can talk. I'll have my people talk with your people. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have a little bit of espresso. Mm. That's the good stuff. And the espresso, what brand is that? Bustelo. I got my Bustelo. As we had the Bustelo, Pally had some Bustelo as it tries to attempt to pierce the VWAP.
It's trying to pierce that VWAP.
That level, it's tickling VWAP's bottom. Yo, what's up, Pally? Are you trying to get Pally with VWAP? Come on now.
You're trying to get a little
All right, we need some volume here. We need some volume. The
volume.
news, once again, on Palisade Bio is that they entered into a strategic collaboration with Strand Life Sciences to advance precision medicine approach. This came out at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. The price of the stock is $6.54, and it is a microfloat of 780,000 shares. And it is tickling VWAP's bottom.
It's tickling the bottom.
And because VWAP is just an indicator, it's legal to do. It's allowed to tickle its bottom.
Tickle the bottom.
Tickle the bottom of VWAP. That's the only thing you can tickle the bottom of. Don't tickle nothing else. Don't tickle nothing else. Right? Okay. All right. So, anyway, we're going to come back and take a look at this one because right now it is not moving too much, but it could potentially become schmexy. We will see if it stays schmexy. Schmexy. Okay, we're going to go to AGBA. Big runner called it back on April 18th. AGBA. It has been the crowd favorite. You can see that it was trending up. We have an old trend line over here. Let's clear the trend line. Let's clear it. Let's make this a little bit neater. Boom. Let's go ahead and change the time frame and see what's going on the 5-minute. 5-minute, you could see it was clearly trending upward, and now it seems to be breaking down somewhat. We could say that there's a channel right here and a channel right there. That's a bit of a channel that it needs to break out of. Let's get the other graffiti pen. Here we go. Yo, I am an artiste, man. Yo, doubles, you don't know? Come on now. Look at that.
If you
Boom.
know, you know.
There goes the channel, and I'm not going to talk about the sunny orange drink either. No, I'm not going to talk about that. But the bacon, egg, and cheese with salt and pepper. And if you want to go crazy, you could have a little bit of ketchup. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I'm getting hungry, yo. Oh my God, it's going to be a breakfast run after this. I'm just saying. I haven't had a breakfast yet. No, I have not. No, not yet. Okay, so anyway, we got the situation over here where it is channeling between $2.86 and $3.08, and of course it had a high of $3.25. We will keep an eye on it. Let's give it a little bit of a level right there. Level. Change the pencil. That's why it's not giving me that level. Level. Right there. Boom. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. Let's go back to the 1 minute and zoom in a little bit. And you can see more clearly that it is in that channel. It's not breaking down. We want to make sure that it stays above 287. And it is currently up 16%, although it was up as high as 30% earlier in the morning. Again, they have that deal with Trilla. Trilla is a app similar to Tiki Taki.
Is it Trilla Night?
Trilla Night. Da, da, da. Stop dancing, bro. What's wrong with you? Come on now. Yeah. Be serious. Yeah. Float on AGBA, a little on the heavy side, but that never stopped it before. It's 15 million shares. But let's go to a much longer time frame, because again, this has been running since the announcement that was made on April 18th. So let's go ahead and go back 10 days, and you can see exactly where the announcement happened. Right there. There is April 18th, and it has been a rocket ship. It was under 50 cents. We called it that morning. I don't remember exactly how much we called it at, but let's say it's gone up, I don't know, 400, 500, 600%, right? What is it? It was about 43 cents at the time before the announcement, and it hit a high of 325. So let's say 50 cents to 325-ish. That's over 600%. What is that? About a 650% run since we called it? I'm just saying. Get into the Discord. Click the link. 99 cents for the first 7 days. $39.99.
Click the link.
$39.99 per month after that, and get them runners Early. What you doing? What you doing, Willis? What you gonna do when I don't know, what's that saying?
When they come for you.
What you gonna do? Hey now. All right. AGBA. So we will be keeping an eye very closely to AGBA because it has been on beast mode for quite a while. So we will be peeking it. All right. We got KULR, penny stock KULR, penny stock, 50 cents. Popping off. It is currently up 13%. It has news. Delivers immediate power cell battery deployment order for AI-enabled drone missions in Ukraine. But the float is monstrously high at 100 million. So, not schmexy. Needs volume. But we'll keep an eye on it. SMFL. Being chatted up on social media like crazy, starting to make some maneuvers, up 56%. Don't see any news on it. Microfloat must have been a recent reverse split. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. $7 was the it just broke $7. It is up now 58%, ladies and gentlemen. 58%. Let's change the view to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. We can see as we look very closely at the 5-minute chart that the price action is going into the overbought area. $7 seems to be a respected resistance area. It pierced through it. That sounds real serious. It pierced through the $7 and then retracted. And now on the 5-minute, you got a top tail. And you know how we feel about top tails.
No, we like the
bottom tails. Break that top tail. Keep going. It hit another high of 715. It is struggling at the $7 mark, but it's trying to keep maneuvering. Let's zoom in on the 1-minute. Let's root for it. Alrighty. On the 1-minute, you can clearly see that there's a lot of big green candles in the volume, and you could see that it is entering the zone of overbought, but it is now up 60%, and it's trying to grind, and it's not acting like a micro float. It's acting like a stock that has a lot of shorts on it, but it's moving, and now it's reversing. So risky. That's what they say. Risky. A little bit of espresso. Oh, man, that espresso is dynamite. All right, we're going to go take a look at PALI again. Let's go and check on our pal, Pally. PALI, Pally. Pally's in the house. What are you doing for me, Pally? You're going to be my pal today. Palisade, what are you doing? All right, it is not doing much. Let's go ahead and give a 5-minute look, a little peeky-weeky at the 5-minute. I would say it's coming to a make or break type of a situation here. I mean, situation. Let's say we go maybe here, right there, right, and maybe right there, right. And I would say this is like a little make or break time, little make or break time right there. A little make or break triangle. We'll come back to you. Let's see what it looks like with the 1-minute. Boom. Firepower. Not yet. No firepower yet. Let's go to HWH. It had an 80% run earlier this morning. HWH. HWH seems to be selling off. How sad. Peggy. You were up 50%. You are still in the channel. You see it's respecting that 7-cent area. And now it's pulling back down. And Peggy has no news as far as I can tell. Does it have news? Hold on 1 second. No news. And it is a 56 million float stock. But it is traveling between 6 pennies and 7 pennies. So we will keep an eye on it. But right now it is in a bearish type of situation. If we look at the 5-minute, you can clearly see that there are double tops. One top over here. And another top over there. And we don't like that because that is a bearish pattern. Here's your first top right there. And your second top right there,
It's a
which
double top.
would indicate a reversal doubles.
Bearish.
And look, it is going down on the
Down,
5 minute.
down.
Down on the 5 minutes, so we don't like that.
don't
4
like it.
minutes and 45 seconds to the 9:30 bell. Who's getting excited? If you're having fun, sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. Share on Twitter. Share on YouTube. Share on Twitch. Yo! Sharing is caring. Let's go. All right, 1 minute. We'll take a peek on the 1 minute, and you can see on the 1 minute as well that you have a double top. A double top, which is a bearish pattern for a suggestion of a bearish reversal. Kind of sad. Let's go take a look at early runner CYN, which has been selling off. It came out with news about its interaction with John Deere, and it has been selling off pretty much since the high of the day, which was at 7:53 a.m., where it hit the resistance level just shy of 29 cents. It hit 28.69 as a high and has been selling off ever since then. Now, CYN has a heavier float, but it is an inexpensive stock at 21 cents currently, 21 cents. So will it recover? Will it come back? Who knows? The shadow knows, maybe. Maybe the shadow knows. But nobody knows right now, so we'll see what happens. Let's see, what else we got? We got JFU on the scanner. JFU on the scanner. Let's take a look at it. JFU. Yo, JFU. Yo, JFU, yo.
Oh.
Wow, what's up with this? Wow, what's the deal with this? Let's see what kind of company is this. This company, blah, 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 blah. Click into it. Let's see what type of company it is. What's going on with this? And we're looking. The company is 9F Inc. is a financial account platform integrating and personalized financial services in China. China stock?
China.
Did we just find a $4 China stock? Doubles. It's a $4 China stock with no news. It's going to be 300%, no? Kidding. Just kidding.
We're not stock advisors or anything.
It's just a joke. We're just jokers. But of course, it's a China stock.
It's a China stock.
Scroll down. Let me see. Let me look at it. It's in Beijing.
Kristen Temo says, "Good morning, Coach Nick. Hope you have an awesome day, man."
You too, Chris. Thank you so much. I hope you're having fun with us and having a good time checking out the charts. Let's see what's going on with this company. Hold on a second. Let's see if there's any news whatsoever. There was news back on February 9th of acquisition of beneficial ownership. That's really the only thing that I'm seeing of any significance, and that was a while ago. Let's take a look at the volume. Go back and show me the volume, DBL moms. The volume on it right now is only 5,000 shares, very low. Float is 5 million. We will be keeping an eye on these stocks because sometimes these China stocks go a little ballistic. You know what I mean? A little bit. So you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a little. I don't know. We'll create like an alert for it. You know what I mean? Let's say it's $3.35 right now. Let's go to $4. No. You know what? $3.50. Boom.
$3.50.
If it goes off $3.50, we'll keep an eye on it. But look, it is doing a little bit of a curly curl. It's up 25%. Maybe it could be, like something to look at later on. What do you think, DBL moms?
Maybe.
Hey! I love when she does that. Ho! Hey now. And up 25%. Let's go to the next stock. What other stocks can we look at? IBRX, heavy float with news. IBRX, we spoke about that one earlier. And it is doing a curly Q, piercing through VWAP, attempting to pierce it. And again, it has news about a drug FDA approval for a non-muscle invasive bladder cancer, blah, 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 blah. And I like to say blah, 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 blah. Once again, 150 million float, heavy float. And the volume is only 5 million. So it's going to take quite a bit to move it. It is currently 10 seconds before the bell. We're going to go to the leading gapper, which is CYN, which has the news with John Deere. It has sold off, but it is now 9:30. There goes the bell.
Ding, ding, ding,
And
ding, ding, ding,
Coach Nick is going to have some espresso as the CYN tickles the bottom of the VWAP. And it's piercing the VWAP. 96%, ladies and gentlemen. And SMFL seems to be moving as well. Let's see what
SMFL?
what he just said. SMFL is doing. Let's see. And it is up 57%. So CYN moving down now 86%. SMFL, a lot of chatter on social media. And it is at 59%. And we're keeping an eye. We're keeping an eyeball, watching what's moving. CYN sells off, so we're going to keep an eye on the one and only SMFL. SMFL, we're keeping an eye on it. SMFL, no news. Float, microfloat, has 6.8 million shares being chatted up extensively on social media.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on it. We're going to come back. Let's go and take a look at CYN. And there's a bit of a sell-off on CYN, so we will come back to you later. Holo. Doing a little bit of a curl, but not particularly exciting. Let's go take a look at AGBA. Triller acquisition. It's in the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in that channel. Actually, it just broke down below that channel. We need to see it come up over 287, and there is a channel there. 307. Those are the areas that I am seeing. DBL Knicks, those are the areas that I am seeing. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. Let's go to the charts. I'm going to check out. Let's see, what am I checking out? Let's put this on a 1 minute. We're going to put this other thing on a 1 day, and we're going to take a look at some of the charts. Okay, AGBA, not very schmexy at this point. Pally moving 50% on news. Palisade Bio enters into strategic collaboration with Strand Life Sciences to advance precision medicine approach. 780,000 float. The float is low. But it needs volume. It needs volume because I'm not seeing a lot of volume yet. I want to see volume. Although it has moved 4 times the float, 4.34 million times is the volume. So it's more than 4 times the float. The float is 780,000 shares doubles. Just want to point that out. I figured I would just say. We got another question in the house. Dude, I'm going to join your Discord just to hang with y'all. I love the energy. Can we be friends? Absolutely, man. Come on down. The water's warm, brother. Hey! There you go. And let's see what's going on here. We got a little bit of a bottom tail. Little bit of a bottom tail, but it's red. Come on, Pally. Needs a little more juice. Little bit. Come on. There we go. Come on. What are you doing, Pally? 50%. Bottom tail. Come on. Let's look at it at the 5-minute chart. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. And remember, we did a little bit of that funky Comadina little triangle over there. And it is now toying with the 50% mark, and it did actually break upward from the pennant that we drew, which is always a good thing. That's a make or break pennant. It could go either way, but it went up. It went up, so we're going to come back and keep an eye on that in a bit because it's up 50%. And guess what? CYN is moving back up. John Deere news. Come on, baby. Come on now. Make it happen. That's the 1 minute. This is what the 1 minute looks like. A lot of big red candles. I'm not loving that. I'm not loving the big red candles in the volume. Let's go to the 5 minute. See what's going on with the 5 minute. Yeah, okay. I need to see a little bit of a bottom tail, not a doji. Bottom tail. Break VWAP.
You already know.
A lot of volume. Almost 15 million shares. Trade in hands. It's an inexpensive stock. And it's currently up 91%, but it went to a high of 129% in the pre-market, and it was on news. The news was that they joined John Deere supply base, whatever that means. Sounds okay to me. The float is a little on the heavy side. That's what concerns me. 66 million, but it does have news. It is a cheap stock, so the float is a little bigger than usual than what I like, but it has volume. It has news. We're going to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Now, when you start moving your CYN, let me know, because I'll check you out, okay? Let's do a little, let's do a little alerty poo, because it's getting boring right now. You need to, you got to keep my attention going. I got, that ADDD thing, that DDD thing. You know that DDD thing? I got it. Yeah, I got that thing. You got that thing? I got that thing.
Yeah, I got the thing.
Okay, let's see what we got. We got SMFL. Let's take a look at it. SMFL. And not Schmexy at this moment. We will come back to you. It seems to be selling off. We will come back to you. How about TTOO moved yesterday? Let's see. A little bit of curlage, not a lot of volume. How about let's go with OPRT. Another inexpensive $2 stock, $2.97. Curling, 5 minute. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the 1 minute. 1 minute needs volume, doesn't have a lot of volume. Currently up 34%. OPRT, 23 million float on the heavy side. Nutrisystem time. Come on, baby. Come on. Nutrisystem. Come on, baby. Come on. Okay. All right. We will come back to you. You're not that schmexy yet. You're not schmexy. No, we need schmexiness. How about, wait. ABEO on my scanner. What's up with that? Not schmexy. G-Wave. Not sexy. ATGL making some moves. ATGL 39%. What's the float? Float's only 4 million. Ha 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 ha. Va 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 boom. No news. And it looks like it halted. We're gonna put a little bit of an alert here. An alert. A little alerty poo. Boom. Bam. ATGL. We'll keep an eye on you. How about this one? Here's one for you, Doubles. Ready? You ready? How about we do NTRP, ladies and gentlemen. I did a typo. Hold on. There we go. Nothing. Not interesting. Nada. NVNI. Nada. Hey, JFU, okay? JFU, that's the Chinese stock, 9F Inc. They don't give an F 9 times. Nope. They don't give an F 9 times. That's what their name is. 9FU. 9FU. Oh, easy there. All right, back to CYN. Maybe it's going to get schmexy for us. Let's see. CYN. Getting schmexy. It just hit the level. 104%. Let's go and take a look at this. Let's look at the videotape. 5 minute chart. 5 minute. 5 minute. Come on, baby. Come on now. Hey, wait a minute. Are you going to get really, really schmexy? Let's go to the 1 minute. 1 minute. Boom. It is entering the zone of overbought, but it is still not in the overbought area. There is resistance at 25 cents. 25 cents. If it breaks that resistance, maybe it'll get schmexy. I hear somebody moving. ATGL. We'll come back to you. ATGL. Oh, no. It's off from the halt and moving down, and it's a top tail, and we don't like top tails. We like bottom tails. Back to CYN. When you give me a bottom tail, I'll come back, okay? Okay. Meanwhile, CYN struggling at 102%. I can't believe I said that. Struggling at 102%. 102% for CYN. And I got to tell you, it was actually called by somebody in our Discord before I even saw it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how we roll. We got some bangers in there. NIVF moving, NIVF. This is the mover from yesterday. NIVF moving. Yes, indeed. And it had news yesterday. NIVF. Why is it not giving me the news? Come on now. Give me that news. NIVF. Enter. NIVF is not giving me the news. That's kind of pissing me off a little bit, you know? All right, I'm going to get my news here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, news. Yeah. What's the news here? Up. Wait a minute. Zap. I'm hearing alerts on Zap. Zap was running yesterday. Let's go take a look at Zap real quick, and we'll come back to the other one. Okay, moving on, very light volume. Let's go back to NIVF, which was a big runner yesterday. NIVF, and Was there news yesterday? I think there was. They're planning on a reverse merger with the European Wellness. 10 million share, and it's currently up 25%. Not that schmexy. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what's going on. How about Pally selling off? Not schmexy. No. That's kind of like upsetting. Really upsetting. How about CYN? Come on, CYN. Ho! In the house. Yo. What's up? 112% on CYN. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. And you can see more clearly that I guess it could be like a really extended A, B, C, D. How about a double bottom? I see a double bottom over here on the 5-minute. I'm gonna tickle its double bottom to make it move a little bit, eh? Oh, I'm allowed to do it because these are just candlesticks on a chart. So I could tickle its double bottom doubles, no problemo. No problemo. This is what it looks like on the 5-minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, it still looks like a double bottom. Kind of, sort of. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's see if it can hold 25 cents. 25 cents is a key level, and it is struggling to hold it. It does have the news with John Deere. The float is a little bit on the heavier side. But it is the leading runner of the morning at 100%, and it seems to be selling off. How sad. Let's go to the social media darling of the morning, SMFL, and it seems to be curling, trying to curl. It is significantly below VWAP. There is quite a bit of resistance, and it is leaning towards the underbought, or not the overbought, but the underbought. That doesn't sound right. The underbought area, but there's top tails everywhere. So later for that, there is no news on this one. So we're going to move to Pally once again. Let's go take a look at Pally. And it sells off. No. How about MDIA? Popping on the scanner, MDIA. It had a moment. It's up 22%. It did sell off. Does it have news? No news. Float is only 3 million. Low float. No news. Let's see what happens. Edible was a big runner yesterday. Edible was a big runner. Edible, and it had news yesterday. What was the news? And it's a pretty low float stock, if I remember correctly. The float is pretty low at 295,000 shares. Yes, indeed. And there is news as of this morning as well. The CEO incorporated as an EY announces Jim Krause, CEO of Edible Garden Incorporated, as the Entrepreneur of the Year. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Whatever. And then right now it is up 15%. Had a big run yesterday. We'll come back to you. You're not schmexy right now. But you know what's becoming schmexy again? CYN, the leading gainer. It's a double bottom on the 1 minute. A double bottom
Double bottom.
on the 2 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to break 25 cents. I'm going to put an alert. Every time I put an alert, I feel lucky. I'm kind of superstitious, you know? I'm kind of superstitious.
Yeah, that one.
Let's do that. Boom.
Oh.
All righty. You have to hop off, Chris. Okay, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Yes. All righty. And let's see. AISP hitting the scanner. Little movement over there. Little movement. No news. 11 million share. Not that schmexy. Not that schmexy. OPRT. No news. Floats 23 million. It went up a little bit, up 41%. Side chart doubles.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go and put it on my side chart. We're going to remove one of the tickers and put this one on our side chart. Boom, chakalaka. Boom, boom, bow, boom, bing, bang. What he just said. NIVF from yesterday. Let's get that sucker in there. Boom. NIVF. And it'll be curling. 30%. Low volume. Side chart. And we had a massive sell-off with HWH, which went up 80% earlier, so I'm not going to bother pulling that one up. We'll keep on looking, seeing, and cooking. And again, SMFL, social media, darling of the morning, was up 50%, is currently down from the high, but still up 40%. But it looks like it's forming a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. That's the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
And the 1 minute. Shoulder, head, shoulder, or maybe a double top. And that's not good because that usually that's a bearish pattern. And it could do the flush, the toilet flush. We don't like that. Okay. Now that being said, it did do a little flushy poo right over here. So I mean, it could be the beginnings of a descending wedge too, right? It could be, but that's not what seems to be happening. It seems to be selling off. Remember, there is no news that we know of on this other than a lot of conversation in social media, aka social media hype. And it seems to be selling off. So you're losing your charm, my friend. You went from 50% up to 25% up, a 25% drop. Talk to me when you give me a nice, big, juicy bottom tail. Bottom tail. That's what I'm talking about.
We like the bottom tail.
We love bottom tails. They're so juicy and tender.
Yeah.
CYN. Bearish. Shoulder. Head. Shoulder. Crash and burn. And it went from a double bottom to a crash and burn. Seriously? This is what you're going to do to me? What have I done to you? I thought we were friends. I thought we were close. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Listen, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel,
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Sharing is caring. DBL Nicks, we need to tell them about Twitter.
X.com. We are at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money on X, aka Twitter.
Yeah, X.com.
Also at Coach Nick Money on Twitch. At
Twitch.
Coach Nick Money.
On Twitch. And if you want to join us on the Discord, there's a link in the description for the 99-cent special for 7 days.
And in the pinned comment section.
That's right. And after the 7 days, it's $39.99.
$39.99.
Low price. $39.99 for the most awesomest Discord. And we call a lot of bangers. A lot of times. Right, DBL Mom? That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. All right. We are looking at CYN on the charts. And, of course, it was up 129% on news of a John Deere engagement. And it went up 129% to just below 29 cents. Currently, it is at 23 cents. It seems to be consolidating. It had looked like it had been creating a double bottom. and it looked like it was about to start moving from the double bottom, and then it became somewhat bearish. Right now, it's consolidating. It needs a volume power.
Volume power.
Volume power. So let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get the graffiti pencil out, because you know how we do. You know how we do.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Sunny Delight drink. Sunny Delight drink. That's what she was talking about. That's what she was talking about. All right, there's your channel. There's your channel right there. So we got a low area in the channel of approximately 21 cents, and we got a high channel of 25 cents, and it seems to be trapped in this channel. We will come back to you, CYN. Thank you for the memories.
Thanks for the memories.
The memories were great. They were very, very good memories. The memories were great. OPRT, OPRT, OPRT. Moving. 48%. 48%. Don't see any particular news per se, per chance. Let me take a look at up there. Any news? I don't see no news. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing on this. Except that there was they announced preliminary Q1 2024 financials yesterday. Yes, after hours. Float, little heavy, 23 million shares. Million. Volume, very, very light at 1.88 million shares. And we have a new high of the day at $3.40, and it seems to be selling off because it's got a very big float. The float is kind of thick. THICC.
2 C's at the end of that.
2 C's. Too thick.
I might even go with 3 if I'm feeling frisky.
Yeah. But there's a little bit of a bottom tail. Bottom tail, break over that $3.40. It's struggling doubles. It's struggling doubles. It's coming close to the overbought area. But it is a bottom tail.
It's a bottom tail.
Come on now. Give us a little bit of juice. It doesn't have a lot of volume. I don't trust it. I don't trust it because it doesn't have a lot of volume. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on you for one more second. And if that bottom tail don't get schmexy, we're going to move on. We're going to go on to another one. Yeah, don't get upset. I'm sorry, but that's just how we roll. Come on, break the 340 and I'll stay. I promise. I promise. Hey, let's do some levels.
Let's do it.
Let's do some levels on this bad boy. Can we have maybe this one?
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Boom.
Bam.
Boom.
Firepower.
Boom.
Oh, that one. Boom.
That one right there.
Back to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute. And it's a top tail on the 5-minute. We don't like that.
We like the bottom tails.
And on the bottom tail, some indecisiveness. It's trying to stay above the 9. EMA looks like a doji candle. A doji candle. We don't love the doji candles. Come on now. Bottom tail. Pump up the volume. You need volume. Getting boring. DBL moms, I'm getting bored. I'm going back to CYN. CYN. What's the other one? Cover your CYA. Come on, CYN. Cover your CYA. Curly curl. And it's in that zone. It's in that zone. It's in between the 21 cent and 25 cent. We need to see it break through. Come on now. You had psyched me up with a double bottom. It looked like it was a double bottom on the 1, and it looked like it was a double bottom on the 5-minute. But then you sold off because you hit the 25 cents and you said, I'm going to respect it. So what are you doing for me lately? What are you doing for me lately? Doesn't look schmexy on the 5-minute.
Not schmexy.
Not yet. Nope. Selling off. Selling off. We will see why you later. We will see why you later. CYN, see you later. CYN, see you later. Hey, here's one. SDIG. SDIG. Moving slightly. 17%. 17%. Heavy float. No news. Heavy float. No news. 11 million shares. Not schmexy. Later. Bye. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. How about NIVF? Big run yesterday. NIVF. And IVF does do a little bit of curly Q. 35%. 35%. But it looks very bearish over here. Very bearish. Incoming bear. Incoming bear. Hey, how about the Chinese stock? JFU. I like that name. JFU, okay? Hey, JFU. It's not doing nothing. It's not doing nothing. DBL moms. It ain't doing nothing. It's not doing nothing. How about Peggy? Hi, Peggy. How are you? Consolidation. Let's get the graffiti pencil out. Consolidation. In this range right over here. In this range, it's still consolidating. Not schmexy. Up 48%. Looks like it might even be barcoding. Is it barcoding? Sure as heck looks like a barcode. Lack of volume. You need to take your volumes every morning. Your volumes, your vitamin V for volumes. I take my vitamin Vs all the time for volume. Yeesh. Yeesh. Microfloat. Sisu. 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 Here we go. And it's moving. It looks like it halted up 16%. Let's put a little bit of an alerty poo for it so we come back and check it out. Up. Nope. It's not halted. It is still moving. Ah, you faked me out, you little critter, you. Sisu with no news whatsoever. And it's moving up a little bit more. 18%. A little bit of a grind. 95,000 share float. Super duper micro mini skirt float. It's a micro mini. It is like a 1960s micro mini float. A micro mini float. 19%. 19% might be difficult to get in and out of because it's only 95,000 float. And right now, the volume is 69,000 float. 69,000 float. We like 69 float.
Nice.
69,000 float. We like that. Yeah. But it is a top tail. We don't like the top tail.
We like the bottom.
We want the bottom tail. Now it's up 21%. We're keeping an eye on it. I'm falling asleep. Time for the espresso. Not that interesting yet. 22%. Slowly pushing up 25%. Hold on. Still moving. Now it's turning red. It's turning red. Again.
Someone must have the salmon because it's starting to get bearish.
It's getting a little bearish. Wait a minute. A bottom tail. Let's zoom in. Zoom in. Come on now. You could do it. Come on. It doesn't have a lot of volume, but again, it doesn't need a lot of volume because it doesn't have a big float. The float is like microscopic.
Yes.
It's a microscopic float of 95,000 shares. So just the slightest bit of volume will make it move. And it looks like it has a bottom tail, but it's not really sure if it's going to be a doji or a bottom tail. So it doesn't seem to have enough of a volume to move up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold your t-shirt. Hold it. 27%. 27%. Hold on. Moving up 29% on Sisu. Moving 31%. Now, this is going to be a volatile stock, a volatile low floater. Let's see what the volume is now. Let's take a look at the volume. The volume now is 138,000 shares. 138,000 shares, and it's a 95,000 float stock. You heard it correct, ladies and gentlemen. Low volume, float. Low float. But the volume is more than the float. The float is 95,000 shares. The volume is 164,000 shares, and it looks like it halted this time. Is it a make-believe halt or is it a real halt? Let's do a little bit of analysis here. How about we put a little bit of a graffiti line here?
Yeah.
Boom. 6-6 day. How about we create an alert over here just above it so that we can come back and check it out when it resumes. Resume. Sisu, resume.
Yes.
Okay, we have an alert. We're going to come back and check it out. It's currently up 32%. Guess what, doubles? Guess what, doubles?
What?
Side chart.
Side chart.
Side action.
Side chart.
Side chart.
You worthy of the side chart.
Worthy of the side chart. Boom.
Worthiness.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now you are
All right, we're going to go and check out what else is going on. How about CYN, CYA, CYN? Cover your... Still channeling. Still channeling. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Time for the espresso.
Espresso. Yeah.
My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still looking for some more activity. It's getting a little boring. Okay, how about Pally? 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 Pally looks not so schmexy.
Not so schmexy.
But it broke the pennant. You see the pennant? Yeah, it broke the pennant. But it looks like it's forming, and it looks like it's forming a double top. We don't like that. No. No. We don't like the old double top-a-roon. No, the double top-a-roon is not schmexy.
That's
Not
holding out
schmexy.
That's holding out the fish for the bear.
Yeah. How about LICN? LICN on the scanner. LICN doing a little bit of a curl EQ. I think that's Chinese stock. Linchin China Limited, 53-cent stocker. It is red, but it's trying to move upward, and it is a 5 million float. Not a heck of a lot of volume. Not schmexy. Not schmexy at all, I would say. No. All right, we're going to check out some other stockaroons. Let's see. What else we got? We got NTRP. NTRP. Is it going to be schmexy or not schmexy? Ladies and gentlemen, NTRP. Not schmexy. Sisu halted. What's going on? It has not resumed yet. Sisu has not resumed yet. How about AZTR? That was moving earlier this morning. AZTR. Not schmexy. Barcode. Not schmexy at all. No. NVNI. Not schmexy. No. How about JFU? JFU, not schmexy. Here's a heavy float stock that was moving earlier, KULR, and that stock has moved in the past, but you could see it did a little bit of a, actually pretty big flush-aroon, so we would say not sexy.
Not sexy or schmexy.
I messed up, didn't I, Doubles?
No.
I was supposed to say schmexy, not schmexy, which means a combination of smart and sexy. Yeah, that was not smart, and it certainly wasn't schmexy. No. How about we look at OPRT? OPRT. Special request from DBL Moms. OPRT in the house. And it's grinding its way up 54%. You can see that there's resistance right here at 346. We had a high of 348 and it pulled back 357, and it seems to be pulling away a little bit, but not moving with much authority. So it's up 55%, and the float is 23 million. It's too juicy. We don't like juicy floats. We like thin, lean, tiny floats. We want them to be thin, tiny floats, and a lot of thickness on the volume. THICC. Volume needs to be thick. Keeps you warm in the winter. Yeah, and cool in the summer because you got shame. Yeah, we need thick volume and a thin float. Hey, that would be a perfect 10. Dad joke. Dad joke. Okay, bottom tail. Come on. Not a lot of volume. Not really that schmexy, but there's not much else going on, so we might as well just check it out for a while until... Wait a minute! Sisu resumes. Let's see. Make my heart pitter-patter, Sisu. I'm pitter-pattering. It's up 41%. Sisu, 41%. Turning red. Come on now. You can do it with your low float. You can do it. Your float's only 95,000. Bottom tail. Come on now. Give me some more of that bottom tail, baby. Yeah. 41%. Come on. You could do it. No top tail. No. No, no, no. Doesn't take much volume. Up, turning red. Wah, wah, wah. We're still going to watch. We're going to still watch because it's a low float stock and it could get schmexy maybe. But it did give us 40%. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart is showing a doji. Indecisiveness.
Yes, sir.
Struggling. Buyers and sellers fighting it out, beating it up. Will the buyers win? Hold on. 43%. Still trying. Let's go to the 1-minute chart. It is certainly in the overbought region of the RSI, but it does have a nice big juicy green volume candle. Can we have a bottom tail? Bottom tail, come on, resistance right here at 7.25. 7.25 is your resistance. We got a little bit of a bottom tail. It needs to have some volume, and it has no news, none whatsoever, not even a little bit. Let's see what the volume is. The volume right now is 409,000 shares, 4 times, in excess of 4 times the float. Believe it or not, the float is only 95,000 shares, ladies and gentlemen. And again, resistance is heavy, but it might be futile. Get the board quick. Get the board quick. Come on. Break the 724. Break it. Bottom tail. Come on now. We need volume. We need a new high. Come on. Yes or no? It looks like it's running out of juice because it is certainly in the overbought region of the RSI. But we're going to keep an eye because it is fighting. It is fighting. It's time for my espresso. And there it goes. 49%.
49%.
Sisu, 52%, 55%, and climbing 56%. And there you have it. Wait a minute. Is this a halt? I was just getting excited too. Yo, come on now. What's going on here? $7.80. And yes, indeed, we will put a level right there. Sisu, 56%. Second halt of the morning. You know we're going to do doubles? We're going to create an alerty poo. Because if we hear a ringy dingy, we will know to come back and check out Sidu. Hey, that was a nice recovery.
Yeah.
That was really a nice recovery. I'm not going to lie. That was damn good, if I do say so myself. How about we check out OPRT, the slow-moving turtle that was moving up. And right now it's meh. It looks meh. How about CYN? CYN. Still in the channel. Don't tell me that you faked me out with what I thought was a double bottom. Did you fake me out? You're still in the channel. He's still in the channel, the CYN over here. You CYN. You silly bird. You got to stay over 21 cents. We'll come back to you. You're messing with me, okay? You're messing with me. Pally time. What you doing? Double top. Oh no, a bearish area, and it looks like it's going to fail at the resistance level, at the support level of 668. I don't want to see that. All right, later for you, pally of mine. See you later, Peggy. Channel. In the channel, between 6 and 7 pennies, 6 and 7 pennies, NTRP as we wait for Sisu to resume off of the second halty poo. Okay, not very schmexy. Envy and I, not schmexy. NIVF, Yesterday's runner is doing a little bit of a curly Q. Let's go and zoom in for the videotape. Could we potentially have a descending wedge here? It flushed quite a bit. Let's see if it does a descending wedge for us. Maybe something like this over here. Come on now, I'm clicking. You're not sticking because I'm clicking. What's going on here? There we go. And maybe over here. Descending wedge. with a curl.
curl?
VWAP resistance, and the tail is a top tail. We don't like that.
We don't like it.
Later, NIVF, currently up 26%. Currently up 26%. And let's go take a look at the NKGN. What happened? How come you didn't come up? NKGN. Boom. Firepower. Runner from yesterday, up 22% on the curl. Curling to the VWAP. Tickling the VWAP's bottom.
The bottom of the VWAP.
It's tickling the bottom of the VWAP on low volume. Low volume. And the news on it is Biopath Holdings, Sunshine Biopharma, among the healthcare movers. Not very schmexy. Volume is 6.74 mil, and the float is 7 mil. So we will keep on looking for something else that looks a little bit more schmexy. Now, this one is not particularly schmexy. I just like the name. JFU. JFU. Hey, JFU, okay?
Oh.
JFU, okay?
Oh.
That's the ticker symbol. It's a China stock. It's toying and playing with VWAP. Doesn't have a lot of volume. It does have a little bit of a curl over here. Curl on the 1 minute. Could it be the beginnings of a cup and handle? But it has not a lot of volume. Let me show you what I'm talking about over here. Could this be a cup and handle right here? Let's see. Right over here. Let's say right there. Right there. Would that be your basic cup and handle? Resistance level right at VWAP. $1.80. Low volume. Low volume. But this is actually, which stock is this? This is not JFU. This is NKGN. NKGN. Why did it do that? JFU. Boom. But that's a cup and handle on that side. Let's go back to it. NKJGN.
NKGN, yes.
With the potential cup and handle. I like it better on this one because this one has volume. Has a little bit of volume. What's the float on this sucker? The volume's 7.3 million. It doesn't have a lot of volume, under 7 million shares, but it looks like it could potentially be a cup and handle. And we're just buying time because we're waiting for Sizu to resume.
Yes, sir.
And there goes the resumption of Sizu.
Right.
That's what we want. Come on. Boom, boom, bam. Sizu. And there you go, 64%. Top tail. Resistance at the $8.19 mark, doubles.
$8.19 mark.
It's moving. 72%.
Yes, sir.
I just had my espresso. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Show me love. 77%. Approaching the $9 resistance level. Come on now. Come on, we got what? 76% we said? What was the high? 77. And it has already been halted twice, and it's still moving. 77%. Again, you toy with my emotions, please. Oh, my Lord. Get my tissue. Tito, get my tissue. Get my tissue. Come on now. 77%, 73%, 74%, 76%. Approaching the $9.
Because it's bullish.
Come on.
Toro,
Approach the
Toro.
$9. $9, 78%, 80%. Amarone, Managgia, 81%. We had an 81% reach by Sizu, the micro mini skirt, micro float, 95,000 shares, and it has now 1.48 million shares of volume, and it hit 81%, right? Was that it, 81%?
Yep.
Okay, pretty volatile, forming a upper tail. We don't like the upper tail.
We like the
Bottom tail. Let's go to the 1 minute. 1 minute. And we could check out what's going on here. It has a little bit of a bottom tail, but it is red. We are looking for it to try to break over the $9 mark. Doesn't have that much juice in it at this juncture, but there is quite a bit of volume. Unfortunately, the volume is on both sides. It looks like the level 2 has a lot of bids and a lot of asks. Is it going to catch its breath? Could it possibly do an A, a B, a C, And then a D, or does it sell off? Looks like it's going to sell off, man. Come on. Bottom tail. It made me draw my Zorro A, B, C, D. Don't embarrass me now. Don't do it. Don't you do it. But it is certainly in the overbought region of the RSI, and we are looking at a lot of red candles here. What is going on? Can we get a bottom tail green? Bottom tail green, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D needs volume, doesn't have a lot of volume. People might be losing interest. What's going on here? We're going to wait. We're going to wait and see how it resolves itself. Does it form a double top and flush down, or is it going to be an A, B, C, D pattern? We need to see this candle have a bottom tail. Bottom tail green is what we're looking for, but we're seeing red right now, and red is not what we want to see. It seems to have lost a little bit of its juice, and are we going to have a flush? Do those two top candles at 913 form a double top? It looks like it, and it is selling off. Thank you for the memories, Sisu. Thank you for the memories. The memories were great. They were great. The memories were great. They were great. They were great. Thank you very much for an 81% run. Yes. And now we will move on to the next best hit. Let's see what else is going on. What else we got? We got MTC on the scanner. Whoa. MTC. Do we have news on it? No news. The float is too heavy. It's too the float is too juicy at 81 million shares, but it is moving, and it is up 44% on what appears to be no news. No news. 52% with a top tail. We're going to watch it because there's nothing else going on. Yeah. But not terribly schmexy.
Not very schmexy.
No. Overbought. Heavy float. Moving slowly. And it is after 10 o'clock. Yeah, sure. So we usually see a volume drop after 10 o'clock. We're going to keep an eye on it, see what's going on with it. Keep an eye just for a second or two. See if it becomes schmexy. I don't think so. Looks like a top tail. Wait a minute. Up. Are you doing a bull trap? Don't do a bull trap. No bull hockey. No bull hockey. Come on now.
No.
A little bit of espresso. God bless. God bless. God bless America. God bless. 56% MTC thickness. Thickness with the float. Thickness with the float. But it's still moving. Still moving. I think it has something to do with earnings. I don't know if earnings came out or are supposed to come out. But I'm not seeing any kind of particular news here. But it had a 56% run. So what can I tell you? What can I say? Let me see if I could locate some news here. 12 information stocks that are moving. I don't know. It's just not schmexy. Not schmexy. Okay, that's about it for this stock, I would say. All right, I'm not seeing anything else that I particularly like, and it is now 10:17 in the morning. So we're going to wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not following us on YouTube,
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Sharing is caring. You heard what the man said.
Yes, sir.
And if you're not following us on X.com, a.k.a. Twitter, we are at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
On Twitter, X.com. And on Twitch,
we are at Coach Nick Money. Again, at Coach Nick Money.
On Twitch. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to join us and continue to have fun checking out Parabolic Runners and seeing how we operate in our Discord, where we call a lot of bangers, a lot of times. DBL Moms knows what's up. You could go ahead and click the link in the description or pinned to the top of the chat. Comment section. Yeah. For the 99-cent special, 7 days for 99 cents for the Discord. And then $39.99, a low price, $39.99 for an amazing Discord. And if I do say so myself, an incredible Discord with an incredible community. Always calling bangers all day, all night, all morning long. All right, it's Coach Nick Money in the house with the indelible one
DBL Knicks in the house.
and the queen of all queens of stocks, the one, the only, DBL Moms. And we are out of here. Much love. Make a ton of money.